Hello everyone, my name is Rod, and welcome to this video on overcoming self-doubt, tips for boosting your confidence and self-esteem. Today we're going to explore the common experience of self-doubt and how it can affect our confidence and self-esteem. But more importantly, we're going to learn practical strategies for challenging self-doubt and building our confidence and self-esteem. Before we dive into the content, I want to share a personal story with you. For a long time, I struggled with self-doubt, and it held me back from pursuing my goals and dreams. I constantly questioned my abilities and felt like I wasn't good enough. But through years of personal growth and development, I learned how to overcome self-doubt and build my confidence and self-esteem. And now I want to share those strategies with you. So whether you're someone who struggles with self-doubt or you just want to learn how to boost your confidence and self-esteem, this video is for you. Let's get started. Let's start by understanding what self-doubt is and why it's such a common experience. Self-doubt is the feeling of uncertainty or lack of confidence in oneself and one's abilities. It's something that we all experience at some point in our lives, whether it's related to our work, relationships, or personal goals. However, self-doubt can have negative effects on our confidence and self-esteem. It can hold us back from taking risks, pursuing our passions, and achieving our goals. It can also lead to feelings of anxiety, stress, and even depression. In fact, research shows that self-doubt is a common experience among people of all ages and backgrounds. According to a study by the University of Michigan, 60% of adults experience imposter syndrome, which is a form of self-doubt where people feel like they don't deserve their success or accomplishments. So it's clear that self-doubt is a common and pervasive experience that can have negative effects on our lives. But the good news is that there are strategies we can use to challenge self-doubt and build our confidence and self-esteem. Now that we understand what self-doubt is and why it's a common experience, let's talk about how to identify our own self-doubt triggers. Self-doubt triggers are situations, thoughts, or beliefs that can cause us to doubt ourselves and our abilities. To recognize our self-doubt triggers, we need to pay attention to our thoughts and emotions in different situations. For example, we might feel self-doubt when we're about to give a presentation at work or when we're trying something new for the first time. Some common self-doubt triggers include fear of failure, fear of rejection, perfectionism, and comparison to others. These triggers can manifest in different ways, such as negative self-talk, procrastination, avoidance, or seeking constant reassurance from others. It's important to identify our self-doubt triggers so that we can challenge them and prevent them from holding us back. So I encourage you to reflect on your own self-doubt triggers and write them down. This will help you become more aware of when and how self-doubt shows up in your life and give you a starting point for challenging it. Now that we've identified our self-doubt triggers, let's talk about how to challenge them. There are several strategies we can use to challenge self-doubt, such as cognitive restructuring and reframing. Cognitive restructuring involves changing our negative thoughts and beliefs into more positive and realistic ones. For example, if we're feeling self-doubt about a new project at work, we might reframe our thoughts from, "I'm not good enough to do this," to, "I have the skills and knowledge to learn and grow from this experience." Reframing involves looking at a situation from a different perspective. For example, if we're feeling self-doubt about our appearance, we might reframe our thoughts from, "I'm not attractive enough," to, "I am unique and beautiful in my own way." These strategies can be applied in real-life situations to challenge self-doubt and build our confidence and self-esteem. For example, if we're feeling self-doubt before a job interview, we might use cognitive restructuring to remind ourselves of our strengths and accomplishments. Or if we're feeling self-doubt about our creative abilities, we might use reframing to see our work from a different perspective and appreciate its value. I encourage you to practice these strategies in your own life and share your experiences in the comments. Remember, challenging self-doubt takes time and effort, but it's worth it for the confidence and self-esteem it can bring. Now that we've talked about how to challenge self-doubt, let's focus on building our confidence and self-esteem. Building confidence and self-esteem is important because it helps us overcome self-doubt and achieve our goals. One way to build confidence and self-esteem is to set achievable goals and work towards them. When we achieve our goals, no matter how small, we feel a sense of accomplishment and pride in ourselves. This can help us build confidence and self-esteem over time. Another way to build confidence and self-esteem is to practice self-care. Self-care involves taking care of our physical, emotional, and mental well-being. This can include things like getting enough sleep, eating healthy, exercising, and practicing mindfulness or meditation. When we take care of ourselves, we feel better about ourselves and our abilities. I encourage you to take action and implement these tips in your daily life. Set achievable goals for yourself and work towards them, and practice self-care to take care of your well-being. Remember, building confidence and self-esteem takes time and effort, but it's worth it for the positive impact it can have on your life. Thank you for watching this video on how to overcome self-doubt. We've talked about what self-doubt is, why it's a common experience, and how to identify and challenge our self-doubt triggers. We've also discussed the importance of building confidence and self-esteem to overcome self-doubt and provided tips for doing so. Remember, self-doubt can hold us back from achieving our goals and living our best lives. But by identifying our self-doubt triggers, challenging our negative thoughts and beliefs, and building our confidence and self-esteem, we can overcome self-doubt and achieve our full potential. Thank you again for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to my channel for more content on personal growth and development. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.